Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome you on to the Laconia Cemetery. I'm Richard Johnson. I'm the president of the Lakes Region Self-Advocacy Group.
I'm Crystal Johnson, president of People First and representative of the Lakes Region Self-Advocacy Group. The Lakes Region Group is helping People First in New Hampshire with one of its goals. One of the People First goals is to close all the institutions in the
The Lakes Region Self-Advocacy Group made a mission to clean up the Laconia Cemetery.
The Laconia State School was closed since 1991. Three of my best friends used to be residents of the Laconia State School.
Some of the people that died, I know some of the people that are in this cemetery today. I can tell you a story about the state school that you would not believe.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Roberta Gallant. I belong to People First of New Hampshire in the capital city Self-Advocacy Group. Before that, I belonged to the Lakes Region Self-Advocacy Group. I lived at the Laconia State School and Training Center for 25 years.
Some of the kids are up here. I used to watch those kids. I had one ward I was working on. There were 7 babies that died within a week.
You know, when people died at Laconia State School, the staff actually did nothing to make sure that the odor of the bodies did not increase, and people were very upset, and because the odor was so bad.
It seems one day we just go to a funeral. The next couple of days we go to another funeral. You just go right down the line. I went to every one of the funerals, and some of the kids that died, their parents took them home. But some of the kids didn't have parents. Their bodies are up here at Chemung.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming here, and this was brought to my attention a little over a year ago by Janet Hunt. I was not aware of this cemetery previously. My first day here found that people who use the launch across the street were using this as a parking lot, which we felt was not appropriate for the space. There was a fence here. It was a chain link fence. It was in very bad shape. It allowed too much access to the facility. So we had the fence changed recently. I think about a month and a half ago it was finally completed, and quite honestly it looks really nice. Markers that are on the ground right now have these plastic name tags on them. A lot of them have been breaking off, and they're in very bad disrepair. So we're working to get the list together to have granite engraved markers replacing the markers that are here now. Part of the problem we're running into right now is that we can't identify everybody here. There's about 5 or 6 individuals that we're still trying to identify. The markers are here, there's no names on them, and we're doing a lot of research to try to find that out. As soon as we get that, we're going out and having them made up. It'll probably be around next spring by the time we get the markers made up and have them installed at the cemetery here. Janet has asked me about planting procedures. The general rules we use for our other cemeteries is if it's alongside a fenceway, it's up to 30 inches path along the fenceway. Our stone walls along the edge here for planting like that. There is a monument that's down back. There could be some plantings around there. I brought up the monument. Right now we have no plans for repairing the monument. We haven't had a chance. Jen and I have talked about it a little bit, and she had some plans to try to have that work together and see if we can work something out. So if anybody does have any additional information, we'd be glad to take it and try to work it in so we can, the quicker we can get the information, the quicker we can start the process to get the new markers put into place. And all the markers will be of the same style and consistency. So when it'll come in here, it'll look nice, and we hope to keep it so everybody will be properly identified.
We're looking for donations.
Statue can be repaired or it can be replaced. It would have to be made as a donation to the state so it could be put on the property.
And so I offer this prayer. Creator, the divine in all of us, we want to take this time to ask the forgiveness of those who have suffered by the neglect of our society, here and elsewhere in America. We want to dedicate ourselves to fighting to close all institutions in their honor. We want to not only close the institutions, but make sure everyone has a quality of life. In honor of the people here, we fight our state government at this time to remind them that these are not pre-Nazi days when you close doors, turn your head, and neglect people who don't fit the image you would like them to fit. But that we stand for the rights and dignity and value of every human being. Brothers and sisters who are here, we are so sorry for your suffering. If we would lift it from you. We hope that there is a life hereafter and that you are living in joy and beauty and comfort. And we hope that when we leave here, we see you dance. If there is not a hereafter, if there is karma as some religions believe, then we know that if you return, you will also dance. We wish you freedom from your pain and suffering. We ask your forgiveness. We thank all those who helped close those doors forever and who stand to help close all such doors forever. Not only doors to physical institutions, but doors to discrimination, to the poverty and all the barriers of living a quality life in our society, in our state. Please forgive us, please strengthen us. We hope you're dancing with the angels today. We are here, remember you, and will always remember you. Thank you for teaching us such lessons, that we can be so fallible and make mistakes, be so ignorant, and walk by and not notice. Thank you for these lessons, and please help us. All creation, great Creator, help us to never walk by another person in need. I say these things with the greatest honor of our brothers and sisters and friends and children who are buried here. And I thank all those for you who worked so hard to close those doors. Amen.
Amen.
I have not ever planted flowers before.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved